What's going on, everyone? It's Abdallah here with another exciting episode of PAX Pokemon League coverage from PAX South 2015. In case you guys have missed the heated episodes before, definitely check out the links in the description where you'll find out how I've earned all 10 badges. Yeah, that's right, 10 badges. This is great. 2 Elite Four. We're on our 3rd Elite Four member right now, which is the battle against none other than Mr. Saturday, the Venerable Vodouist. Vodouist? Yeah, that's kind of scary, actually. Ugh, voodoo. Okay. Anyway, judging from his team, you'll see that he is a Ghost-type gym trainer. So that is very awesome. Now, PAX Pokemon League is a great get-together at the PAX conventions where you can battle a in-real-life gym leader and potentially earn their badges and make your way up to become the PAX Pokemon League champion. So that's pretty much what we're doing in this series. So join aboard, get yourself caught up, and enjoy this awesome battle. So here we go. Mr. Saturday. I don't know why they named him Mr. Saturday. That's pretty cool. Not Mr. Sunday, not Mr. Friday. Hailing from the Northeast, I'm reading this straight from the PAX site. Links in the description. Go check it out. Hailing from the Northeast, Mr. Saturday is a regular face at PAX Pokemon League East. During his trips to Boston, he became fascinated by hauntings at the sites of the Salem witch trials. Seeing the untapped potential of these spirits, he captured several to create an elite team of ghost Pokemon. As their strength grew, he found that he needed to head farther and farther south to find more challenging opponents, leading him to the voodoo capital of the U.S., New Orleans. There he studied the intricacies of the practice and used it to further hone his skills with ghost-type Pokemon. As he gained notoriety, he also gained the attention of the PAX Pokemon League South, which invited him to battle as one of the Elite Four. Brave trainers, proceed with caution, and you may just earn Legbuzz approval. And the Crossroads emblem. Dun-na-na-na. Okay, are we gonna make it? Voodoo guy, Sandstorms. Okay, well, here we go. This is the team that you guys are familiar with because it's the team that I've been battling the entire time. I went with the same team as I did previously, with the Assault Vest Vaporeon and the Muscle Band Conkeldurr. Just because you have to play with item claws. So that's kind of, I wish I could put 2 Assault Vests on there, that would be wonderful. So knowing that he's got Ghost Pokemon, I know that Scizor's got Knockoff, Conkeldurr's got Knockoff, Landorus has Knockoff, my Assault Vest Vaporeon has Shadow Ball, and yeah, that's about it. Klefki is there for support and screens. Landorus can set up rocks if I need to. Manectric can Volt Switch, do some damage. Anyway, so I gotta watch out because he's got a Golurk in the wings, and that's a ground-type Pokemon, so I can't be using T-Wave, and I can't be using the Thunderbolt or a Volt Switch all freely, willy-nilly, so I gotta keep that in mind, because he can predict that and switch into it and absorb the free switch. So, looking at his Pokemon, Golurk, Chandelure, Doublade, most likely the Eviolite one. You've got a Pumpkaboo, or was that Gourgeist? Yeah, Gourgeist. You've got the, what's Pringles' name? Pringles, the ghost water type. Jellicent, yes, Pringles. And then a Frostlass. So, let's see how this goes. Don't really know who to lead with right over here, simply because I don't necessarily need rocks. I could go for screens right off the bat. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for screens. Frostlass is a very good lead because, for one, it can be focus sashed. Take a hit, use Destiny Bond. It's very quick. I think it can run spikes. So anyway, I go for the Reflect, not really sure what it wanted to do. So now that I've got Reflect, I can easily go through and do the Light Screen. Knowing that full well that he's actually switched it in because he's got a fire move and it's going to do devastating amount of power because Chandelure is very offensively based. So that did 50%. I'm not going to stay in and absorb another fire move. So I switch into Conkeldurr. I do have the Guts ability, so I'm banking for that burn. I'm like, come on, burn me. I'm like egging it on. Let's go. I need it. And no, it doesn't happen. Dang it. So I don't get the burn. That sucks. When I want it, I don't get it. When I don't want it, I get it. Anyway, so knowing that his whole team is weak against Knockoff, it's only obvious to go for it. So unfortunately, this is actually a good thing that I learned. I knocked off the weakness policy, but the weakness policy actually activates before it gets knocked off. Didn't know that. That's a pretty cool technical thing about Pokemon, and you learned it right here, in case you didn't already know. So anyway, Go for the Ice Punch, I'm naturally going to outspeed it. I think that thing's very slow, I don't know. So here we go. Now, I know these things carry the Inviolite. This is going to be great for me, simply because he's going for the Shadow Sneak, not really doing too much damage, and I'm going to be able to knock off that Inviolite, which will essentially lower his defense big time. So goes for another Shadow Sneak. I don't know if he could have gone for Sword Stance and then a Shadow Sneak expecting that. I don't think he has anything, to be honest. He can't do King's Shield, and that's it. So he's gone. So here comes Frostlass. Now, I'm afraid of this Pokemon because it has Destiny Bond, and I know all Frostlasses carry it, so I'm not going to go for the knockoff. I'm going to go into Klefki right now and see what it wants to do. So it's going for Ice Beam. That's really not going to do that much. Yeah, that did very little. So right now, I can T-Wave, I can get my Reflect back up, or I can go for Foul Play, and that's the other move that I have on here. So right off the bat, I'm going to go for T-Wave. I want to slow down the Frostlass so that in the event that it wanted to Destiny Bond, it would be the second attack. So right over here, I'm going to go for the light screens. I'm going to sacrifice Klefki because I need the screens up because I don't know what the hell else his other team is going to do. So right over here, Klefki goes down. Klefki did its job, paralyzed the very fast threat that is the Chandelure. Now I'm going to be easy to go into Conkeldurr, start knocking off whoever I want to. So he's going to switch out. That gives me a free knockoff on any one of the Pokemon. Here comes Frostlass, knowing full well that these things are typically Focus Sashed. I'm going to go for it. Bam, right over here. Now, I could go for the second knockoff, but I don't want to. I need to sacrifice a Pokemon in order to, I guess, Destiny Bond sacrifice it. So I'm going to go for Vaporeon right now. Simply because if he goes for Ice Beam, I'll resist it. If he goes for Destiny Bond, it'll be in vain. It doesn't matter. He can go for double Destiny Bond, which is pretty strong. I mean, that would be a great idealistic play since you're already dead and you know something's going to happen. But maybe he was thinking that I was going to go for Toxic or something, so he wanted to get some damage in. Because I didn't reveal my set, I just went for, Vaporeon. So anyway, that was good. Good on my part, got to Scald him, and now Vaporeon's going to start doing some work. My favorite Pokemon in the game, this is great. So I've got the Assault Vest on, and I'm Modest with max special attack. So it gives me a boost in my defense, and at the same time, I'm able to actually attack stuff. So I have the super effective Hidden Power Grass that I'm going to throw all over this Jellicent. And as you can see, the attacks that he's using are really not doing that much damage. I'm doing about like 30% each hit. Energy Ball is unstabbed. It's not really doing much because of my Assault Vest, and that is wonderful. So my very favorite Pokemon is doing some work. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, go Vaporeon. Love it. Okay, go for that Shadow Ball one more time. That should be enough to keep it. And done. Get out of here. So he's got Chandelure left. A Chandelure I can easily knock off with a Scald. I wish Vaporeon knew Knockoff. That would be awesome. Knockoff's like the best move in the game besides Stealth Rocks. Anyway, going for the Scald. Ooh, clean one-shot KO on this thing. So good. All right, so now I know that he's got his Golurk left. Now, Golurk is kind of a threat, simply because Golurk runs no guard, so it has 100% accuracy on the Dynamic Punch. So here we go, going to go for the Scald. It does not kill because Golurk is naturally bulky. I don't get the burn either. He goes for the no guard Dynamic Punch, which does a hefty chunk since my Reflect is already off. And auto-confuses, too. Crossing my fingers here. I need this. I need this. And bam! Vaporeon taking out half of his team. My favorite Pokemon. Done. So there we go. That was it. Wow. Very, very awesome. Luckily for me, my team naturally had like 3 knockoff users and a Shadow Ball user. So that was pretty good. You know, I'm not counter-teaming anyone. This is just my team that I brought, and it is working well. So thank you so much, Mr. Saturday, for the Crossroads emblem. Da-na-na-na! As you can see that right over there, it looks pretty awesome. You can see a closer look on the thumbnail of the video, or visit the PAX Pokemon League site to read up on all the bios. So that is it. Okay, so right now, literally all we need is one more Elite Four battle, and then we're gonna be set. It's gonna be good. This is gonna be very good. Okay, I'm breathing in, breathing out, because this is it. This is the end. This is the last day of PAX Pokemon League, and I need to make sure I win, right? Because it's, why go this far if you're not gonna make it to the top? So anyway, that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Man, that was a good battle. We've gone so far. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys who have watched every single one of the episodes. Click on that subscribe button. Hit that like button. If you guys have more time today, definitely click on the annotations on the screen right over here to be taken to my previous playlists. @Abdallah Nation is my Twitter in case you want to reach out to me. Say hi. Feel free to do so. And yeah, we'll go from there. We've got potentially 2 more. Potentially. I don't know if I'm going to win the next one or not. Some of you guys know, some of you guys don't. But anyway, it'll be very good. It's another Elite Four battle, and then possibly the champ. Who knows? Stay tuned. I want you guys there. I'll talk to you on the next one. See ya.